Hi, Linda Bowney here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Tuesday in Creative Fold, and today's Creative Fold, I am using the Inked and Tiled bundle. I've been working with this bundle for my upcoming customer appreciation tutorial for next month, and I am loving these punches working together in the beautiful Designer Series paper. So I thought with my fancy fold today, I would share a fun, easy, fancy fold and a technique using these punches. So first we're going to bring in our trimmer and a piece of Calypso Coral. This measures 4 1/4 by 11, and we are going to score it at the 5 1/2 inch mark and the 6 3/4. So we've got this going on like so. So we've got a book opening card. But then what we're going to do is we are going to do a score line from the bottom of this score line to the top of the card. So we're going to set that score line in my trimmer and the point up here. And we are going to score. And this is going to make a fun easel card. But first I want to show you a technique with the Designer Series paper and the punches. So I have punched out a lot of the Designer Series paper. This is the Inked Botanical that matches this bundle. I'm going to bring in my multi-purpose glue. I have put it in a little pointed applicator that I bought online, and what we're going to do is we are just going to adhere the different prints to make a quilt pattern. Now I'm going to grab my silicone mat. I think the silicone mat is a must with this technique because it will not stick if you have excess glue onto your piece of paper. So we've got that. I think next we will grab a brighter color. So we go, oops, that's just a partial. You want to keep those partials because you can use them along the sides. So let's go ahead and use this one. Add my glue. I find that the multi-purpose glue works the best because we can move it around. So we've done that side. We're going to go ahead and trying to find oh, here's a blue one. That works good. So this is just a great technique to use with your scraps of Designer Series paper. Like I said, then we would go through with our pieces that we have cut off and just add to the corners and the little pieces in here. I'm not going to bore you with doing the whole quilt because I already have one done. So I'm going to set that aside and we'll bring in my piece that I have already done back and forth. And if you looked real close, you can see that I used the exposed brick embossing folder. Love the texture that you get for this, so it kind of feels like a quilted piece. So now we're ready to assemble our card. We're going to add adhesive right along here. You know what? The adhesive should be over on this side for the book, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and leave that adhesive right there because I have a piece of that Designer Series paper that measures 1 by 4 inches, and we're just going to cover that there because my adhesive to close that book binding needs to be in here. So we're going to now add double adhesive down there. I see I have some adhesive. We'll just move that back and forth with our hand and we can just pull that adhesive off. So now we've got this. That is where our quilt is going to go, our quilted piece. So we're going to add some adhesive along here. We don't want to put too much adhesive so that it keeps the easel from opening up. We've got this. Got our easel like so. Going to bring in another piece of 1x4. That's going to go in the inside of our card, like so. And then I have two pieces that are 1x4, the same Designer Series paper that I used out here, but you really could use any paper. I could use that Calypso Coral Dots if I wanted, but I really like that little flower. The multi-purpose glue works the best when you're working with little slits, but I have been using my multi-purpose glue so much that I don't have much of it left. So I'm waiting for my order to come in so I can get some more. So I'm being conservative with that. So we've got this. Next, what I'm going to do is I have already used that punch, stamped the happy birthday in the Lost Lagoon, and we're going to use that for our stop for our easel card. I'm using 2 dimensionals so that it'll pop up like so. That's fun. Next, what we're going to do is I've already taken my flowers and my leaves, and we're going to put that like so with my greeting. As you see, I used that punch and did an outline on the greeting. Now the video may kick off. I just see that my battery is running low. Of course, I thought it was enough battery to do this video, so it might kick off before I'm done, but you've got the general idea. Let me add that. And then my flower. Again, this is a fun fancy fold, cool technique to use those pieces of Designer Series paper that we save. This bundle does not have the die, just the 2 punches that come with it. But I did fussy cut out the flowers to get some dimension in those. So let's see, let's go ahead and add that. I think I like that about right there. And we'll add our greeting. And there you have a fun easel card using the new Inked and Tile bundle. This is a suite, and like I said, I am focusing it for my customer appreciation for next month. I do have my in color dots, and we will just grab some of those. I am using the Wild Wheat. It's very close to the crushed curry that I used for my paper. I'll go ahead and put one in there, and my video held out until the end. So I hope you've enjoyed this very simple easel card. Great way to show off your Designer Series paper with that quilted pattern with those 2 punches. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.